All right, top tips for beginner runners. This is my first real season as a full-time runner. I've always kind of ran here and there in the past, raced bikes the last 5 years or so, but never really consistently ran until this year. Biggest tip, don't go out too hard. For the first 6 months at least, if not year or two, you just got to rack your base miles up, just slow and easy. This is the run I just went on here, just down the lakeshore in Toronto. And I've been running for 7, 8 months now, and I still take it pretty easy on 90% of my runs. Just an easy 8 kilometers, 4:41 a kilometer. I go by the Phil Maffetone theory. That would be 180 minus your age, plus 5 if you're in shape. For me, that's about 153 beats per minute. I'm talking heart rate that you should keep it at. So I got an alert on my Garmin. If I go over 160, I know I got to back it off a little bit. So if we look at this, we can see that my heart rate didn't go over 160. I'm about 155, 157, right around there. And there it is, zone 3 tempo. That's what I keep it in, right around 155. That's for 90% of my runs. And the reason for that, one of the main reasons, is you're going to get injured. And it's inevitable that every new runner gets injured. It's just how it goes. I had ankle injuries when I first started out this past January because for me it was really tough because I had a pretty good base fitness from cycling for so long. So it was difficult because I go out way too hard. And I was thinking, like, I'm going to run like these 17-minute 5Ks. And I was just going to rip. And my knees were hurt, my ankles were banged up. So that was tough for me. Yesterday I went on, it was my long run for the week. Just a 14K, and it was, like 5-minute kilometers. So, I'm not setting the world on fire by any means. Average heart rate was only 158. So how do you take it easy? The biggest thing there is keep your cadence up. By cadence, I mean the number of times your feet are hitting the ground. When I first started out, I was at like 155 steps per minute, 160 steps per minute. Now, I'm right around 180, and that's what you should keep it at, around 180, if not more than that. Reduces the pounding of your legs on the ground. So you just got to think about picking them up and putting them down to get that cadence up. And now, like, all my runs are north of 180. It's just natural, right? Today I was like super high, 186. I was doing a few little sprints in between, stuff like that. But keep your cadence around 180. Just take it easy. Like, a lot of runners should just walk for the first few months that they're running. Just walk, and then throw in a little jog, then jog for a little further, then just build your way up, like barely doing it. Right now I'm around 50K a week. I want to get up to like 60, 70K a week because I want to improve my run just for triathlon. But just take it easy is the biggest thing. There's lots of resources online for beginner runners. Sage Canada is really good. Jason Fonger is good for triathlon. The Vegan Runner is really good for beginners. He really preaches the take it easy, build the base of the cake before you put the cherry on top. You shouldn't be doing speed work at the track until a few years in. And even now, I usually do one track session every 10 days or so just to kind of see where I'm at. But I don't do much speed work as is. That's another thing. Eat like a Kenyan. Eat like a Kenyan if you want to run like a Kenyan. High carb, low fat, vegan. That's what I do. Works amazing. I usually crush fruit all day and then have a big starchy meal in the evening. Get a rice cooker, beans, rice, barley, wheat with some vegetables on top. That's how champions eat. That's how I'm going to eat. Keep running and keep